Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so freaking excited about today's video because we're going to be talking about my October TBR, and I have a lot of good books on here, so I have a really good feeling about this month. I was in a super bad reading slump recently and I'm just like ready to go. Like I'm ready to read and just get into it. I'm so excited for fall. I love spooky season, so I cannot wait. So right here I have all of the books I want to read this month. It is very ambitious, but you know what? We can try. We can have goals. We can have dreams. You never know unless you try, you know? So let's get into it. So I technically have 11 books on my TBR this month, which I read 8 books last month, so I feel like that could be totally doable. So fingers crossed. The first book I want to talk to you guys about is Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I'm already over halfway through this book and I'm loving it so far. I loved Icebreaker. I think Icebreaker was a 4-star for me, but I can already tell like this one I'm so enjoying. This might be my favorite out of the two of them. But they are camp counselors and it follows Aurora and Russ, and it is kind of slow burny a little bit, and it's just so freaking good. I'm so excited to finish it, and I have a feeling it might be 5 stars. You didn't hear that from me, but I guess we'll find out at the end of the month, but so excited to finish this. It would not be an October TBR if I did not have some spooky books. So next up we have Butcher and Blackbird. I'm very excited to read this. It was recommended by Larissa. If you don't watch Larry Reads, what are you doing? But apparently this is like a dark romance, like rom-com situation, and it is about 2 serial killers. So definitely look up trigger warnings. I know there's like accidental cannibalism, which at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, but apparently it's really funny. So I guess we'll find out. I'm very excited. I definitely want to read this month. So send prayers. Next on my list, I have Forget Me Not. First of all, can we take a moment? Look at this cover. Are you joking? It's so pretty. I just want to have it like on my bookshelf like this, so I can stare at it all day. But I don't know a lot about this book, but I know that he is a wedding florist and she's a wedding planner, I think, which makes me so excited to read this because I am also in the wedding industry, so I feel like it's gonna be fun to like read a book about people in the wedding industry. I'm so excited to give my thoughts and like get into it. But I think this is a second chance romance. I'm very excited. The cover definitely drew me in. Next I have These Hollow Vows. I love the cover of this too. I'm pretty sure she's me. Do you see it? I literally have no idea what this is about, but I really enjoyed the cover. It is a YA fantasy, so will I read it? Hopefully. I really want to, so that's all I know. I also know nothing about the next book, but I feel like it's reasonable because again, I haven't read them yet. We have Ninth House. I love the cover. Again, the snake is giving Reputation, Taylor's version. Anyway, super excited to read this. All I know is that it is taking place in New Haven at Yale, which is like 45 minutes from where I live. So that makes me want to read it even more. I've heard really good things about this. Again, I don't really know much about it, but I'm very excited to dive in. Slytherin. Anyway, that was so bad. We have another spooky book next. It is A Flicker in the Dark. Again, I don't know what it's about, but my friend read this a while ago, I think, and she was like, you need to read it, Anna, like get on it. So I said, okay. And I bought it, but I never read it. So what better time to read a spooky thriller than in October for spooky season? So this is definitely on my TBR for this month. Okay, you guys, the next books are very ambitious of me. So just know that I know that this is going to be a long shot, but I do have some faith in myself. So I read the ACOTAR series at the beginning of this year and I absolutely loved it. 5-star series. Literally think about it every day. Like to this day, every single day. And I'm about 4 books into the Throne of Glass series, and I'm not loving it as much as ACOTAR. And again, like I haven't even like gotten into like the deep like, you know, of it. but I've been like really putting it off. So these are the next books on my TBR. I'm also currently reading Assassin's Blade, so that is why it's not in here. I don't have it, but I'm reading it right now. But I have Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and Kingdom of Ash that I want to read, all by Sarah J Maas, all completing the Throne of Glass series. I did hear that this is where it like takes off. I'm like throwing punches, but this is where it takes off, I guess. So I'm excited to read it. I really, really hope I can get through them, but I have faith. So we have Queen of Shadows. I love these covers. And then I'm probably gonna do Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn as a tandem read. I heard that's what you're supposed to do, and it makes it go by better, quicker, easier. I don't know. So probably gonna read these two together. And then lastly, we have this big mama, Kingdom of Ash. Woo! So I really, really am hoping to get to these this month. I'm hoping to finish Assassin's Blade and then just move straight into Queen of Shadows and like tear through these books. But fingers crossed. I'm not promising anything. All right, you guys, these are all the books I want to read in October. Again, very ambitious, but I have faith in myself, and you should have faith in me too. Because if you don't, that's rude. Okay? So get out with your negativity. Anyway, I'm very excited. I know I'm gonna read a lot of these. I don't know about all of them, but again, I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna see, will I read things that aren't even on my TBR? Will something pop out at me? I don't know. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. What is on your October TBR? Do you feel like this time of year is like fantasy vibes? Because that's what I kind of feel, and I know Destiny feels the same way. So what are you reading this month? Are there any other videos that you want to see from me? Definitely leave me a comment, let me know. But thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.